What's the most you ever lost on a coin toss?
Sir?
The most you ever lost on a coin toss?
I don't know. I couldn't say.
Call it.
Call it.
Yes.
For what?
Just call it.
Well, look, I need to know what I stand to win.
Everything.
How's that?
You stand to win everything. Call it.
Heads, then.
Originally I was going to do a video on both Thousand Dragon and Dark Sage combined, since the new Joey skill does cover both. But I found that when trying to play both Dark Magician and Baby Dragon in the same list, the deck kinda felt bloated. So I decided that it would definitely be more fun to just split the deck into two, and make separate videos on each. So provided I can make something fun, you'll be seeing a Thousand Dragon deck tomorrow. But as for today, the focus of this list is going to be Dank Sage. This deck felt a lot different to the last time I tried to meme around with this card, as Dark Magician is no longer considered a bad deck. So no longer did it feel like I was playing a meme. It just kind of felt like extended BM. I don't know if you've realised this, but if you're in a spot where Time Wizard has just nuked your opponent and your opponent now has no monsters left and you have a Dark Magician on board ready to swing in directly, which is the conditions to summon Dark Sage, generally you're in a pretty good spot to win the game already, considering Navigation spawns 2 monsters, so your board is generally 2 monsters and a Time Wizard. So as you'll see in just about all the gameplays when you summon Sage, I probably could have just beat my opponent to death with Dark Magician, but instead chose to summon 2 copies of the Dank Lord himself. I'm pretty sure the best way to describe this deck is just like a virtual dab on your opponent. So here's the deck list. As Dark Magician is a pretty popular deck at the moment, and Time Wizard is a pretty well known card, I won't be going through this list all that much, as I'm sure you are all aware of what this stuff does. And if you don't, there are plenty of guides out there on Dark Magician right now. This video will only cover the Dank side of the deck. So why are we even playing Sage in the first place? Well, Dark Side Dimension Joey was just released into Duel Links, and he came with a brand new unlockable skill, called Time Roulette Go, which basically allows you to change all Dark Magicians and all Baby Dragons into Dark Sages and Thousand Dragons, after the effect of Time Wizard has gone off successfully in your favour. So we built a deck around doing exactly that, creating a scenario in which we get a successful Time Wizard coin toss by using 3 copies of Time Wizard and a couple of second coin tosses for if you happen to get the coin toss wrong. And of course a bunch of navigations to summon Dark Magician. We are also playing 1 copy of Dark Sage himself, as even though the skill can already change all of your Dark Magicians into Sages, it will not activate Sage's effect to search for any spell on summon. Effectively, it just gives you a Dark Magician with a 300 attack buff, and removing any chance of you being able to use navigation to negate stuff. So playing at least 1 copy of Sage means you can at least search for a removal spell to remove back row. Since you no longer have that negate effect to try and keep your board alive, it's probably best that you actually do search for a way to deal with back row. Alright guys, that's basically it for the toying part of the video. The rest of the video is a bunch of gameplay showcasing the list in action. If you liked the video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, comment if you have any questions or feedback, make sure to check out my Patreon, my Twitch and my Discord down below. And if you happen to have $1 lying around and wish to support me, feel free to click that join button down below to support me directly, as well as gain access to a few little neat perks. Enjoy the gameplay!
Duel!
Hey, big brother, can I watch SpongeBob?
Shut up, Mokuba. I'm busy flagging YouTube videos to compensate for the fact that I have an extremely small penis.
Oh.
Where's your newfound respect?
Respect doesn't make history.
Toss a coin to your witcher, O Valley of Plenty, O Valley.